Sassoon.
Well, it's getting later into October, Dan, but it only really feels like fall in the morning.
I have no words to explain this anymore. I mean, I keep saying endless summer, but now it's pushing closer to the middle of October, and here we are, temperatures in the low 80s and some places mid 80s. Yet last weekend it was 88 degrees in some spots. This weekend not quite as warm, but still something has to give at some point. Obviously temperatures are going to drop, but we just continue to see these warm weather patterns really spiking, really developing. And today's high 83, well above average, about 12 to 15 degrees above average for most areas today. The low of 52. Again, impressive that we see such a large increase during the day. That's due to both the warm air coming in and the sunshine coupled together. So we look at current temperatures now. We're falling back into the 60s and 50s. With virtually no humidity out there, again, temperatures fall quickly, and there is not a cloud in sight. A very, very quiet view here, and you can kind of see the jet stream pattern here that most of the cloud cover is moving well off to our north, huge ridge of high pressure, and then off to the west, the next chance of rain, which as it hits the dry air, you know how this has been going recently in the weather patterns, that we don't tend to see a ton of rain out of these different rounds coming through, but still there's a chance for Tuesday night, and at least we have that to kind of wait on. But here's Waynesboro right now. Again, dry and quiet there. A calm night in Shippensburg, too. That's the background here of the hourly forecast. Winds light throughout tonight and tomorrow. Now, by Tuesday, winds will pick up a bit, but then Wednesday's breezy as some cooler air moves in. So, yes, the nighttime temperatures, the daytime temperatures are mild for now, but the seasonal change that we expect will be coming, and it'll be coming behind this cold front. So, again, big area of high pressure. All the attention is down here in terms of heavy rain. We are seeing lots of rain activity, whether it be from a low pressure center or stalled front. That's more impressive than what we're seeing to the west in terms of our next front. So that's something to watch farther to the south, and that could play into a coastal system later this week, possibly by the weekend. But again, it's all possibly, maybe, just a chance. Well, at least we have this cold front for now coming through on Tuesday that looks promising, at least for about 1/4 of an inch of rain. It mostly waits until Tuesday evening after dark. It moves through, and again, there's rounds of rain coming on by, but then Wednesday, we're drying out and that cooler air arrives. So it really is just Tuesday night. Again, tropics relatively quiet. Way out here in the Atlantic, we have a system to watch. But toward the Caribbean and also toward Florida, that's been the active areas I mentioned. And if you look at the extended forecast, certainly there's a chance that there's a coastal storm that develops coming up from parts of the Caribbean islands and then kind of attaching itself to this front and moving up the eastern seaboard. Again, this is not a slam dunk, but something to watch toward the end of next weekend. So when you look at the 7-day forecast, we say watching coastal moisture. That's what that means, but certainly no guarantee that we get anything out of it at this point. Again, the guarantee is Tuesday night into Wednesday, and then Thursday, Friday, cooler with temperatures in the 60s. That feels like fall.
It looks like fall. It's also feeling pretty dry lately.
Yeah, very, very parched. That's the other thing I keep hearing about. When is the rain? So that's why I've been focusing on when those chances pop up.
All right, Dan, thank you. Let's
Sure.
see what Caleb has coming up in sports.